Forethought.
Forethought. Monday, 4 o'clock. Hope you're well. We're sat outside, even though it's not particularly sunny.
It's a bit dingy today, but
Dingy?
overcast then.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not a weather girl.
Is dingy the word?
I don't know.
Is that the word that John Ketley would use? Dingy?
Well, I'm not a weather girl. This is the point I'm making.
Fair enough.
I am going to get on Sunny Hill Ferndown without any help. I'm just about to do it.
No help.
You're going to be
Hands off.
amazed.
Hands off today.
There I am. Of course, there's no one there.
You made it.
But there will be any moment now. Hey, Dave Hez has just joined. Hiya, Dave. Actually, I call him Joe. It's my brother. Lovely to see you.
We've got... actually, my mum's not online today, is she?
She's not.
She's got a
No.
live audience.
Actually, she is.
Oh, she is online.
She's like, I
actually.
wonder, can I turn the camera?
Yeah.
Can I turn the camera? They are.
We're
about
distancing.
4 metres away from us.
There they are, sat in our garden.
There they are.
They've been sorting out some things. Their caravan has been on our drive for a few months.
Yeah.
They haven't been staying in it. They've just been stored on our drive, and they've been
They've come to sort it out.
sort
haven't
some
they?
bits out
Yeah.
today. And
Now we're not encouraging face-to-face contact in Sunny Hill events yet, are
No.
we? We haven't kind of got through the health and safety part of that, but it's because they're relatives, so
Yes.
we're doing that at the moment.
and we're still doing the right thing, social distance. Oh, we're feeling
Yeah.
guilty. We keep explaining ourselves.
Well, I just think it's important that things aren't misunderstood. We are, after all, pillars of
Are we?
society.
I think that's what
So
they
your
used to,
sister
that's what
said.
they used to call me, pillocks, I think, or something like that. You're a complete pillar. Yeah.
So
Or
who's
something
here?
like that.
Hey, Katie. Hello.
Katie.
I sent you an email earlier.
Katie
or
Lurie
a couple of
and
days
Matt
ago.
Crab has joined as well, and Teresa. Hey, Teresa.
Teresa
see you.
is overseeing our care clusters, of which Katie is one of the leaders. So if you've been receiving a phone call now and then from someone at Sunny Hill, and we hope that all our regulars, if you've signed the GDPR form that gives us permission to give you pastoral support, you will have had a call or a message on your answer phone or a WhatsApp or something, hopefully within the last little while. So, and that's all because of the work that Teresa's doing.
Woo!
Thank you, Teresa.
Good job. Very good. So yes, my mother is online.
She
and,
is.
and here in
And
person.
just over there. And JJ's bringing us a cup of tea, I've heard. There's a rumour. He said a while ago, would you like a cup of tea? You know he's only got one arm, right?
He's making one-arm cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that
Yeah.
at some
Your
point.
brother said something. What's he said?
Okay, I have Rach with me celebrating their wedding anniversary. How many years? How many years, Joe? How many years have you been married to the beautiful Rachel? She is lovely. We've been exchanging some texts recently. We have younger, well, I could say middle-aged children, like not really little and not big yet. And we have been preteens. We have been supporting one another with the common challenges
Of homeschooling and other.
Oh my goodness, they've been married 18 years.
18 years. Good
Yeah.
job. Well done.
I have to say, Rachel looked glorious on her wedding day. She is a very chic lady. And I just remember, I think it was a sort of anyway, you don't really want to know the details. You won't remember, except that
Oh, I remember it vividly. I think it was the World Cup, wasn't it?
you played the trumpet.
I played the trumpet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a picture of Gideon, age 1.5, trying to blow the trumpet. Hey! There he is.
There's the first cup of tea. I think
Thank
he's bringing
you.
4
You can
cups of tea,
You can
one
only
at a
bring
time.
one at a time because he's only got one arm. So we've been looking at some language over the last 2 weeks, haven't we?
Yes.
Do you want to explain that?
Okay, so over the last couple of weeks, it was actually originally a quiz that Fru and I did with some friends of ours. Thank you, JJ. Absolute music, a bit of product placement there. Look at that. I don't think they're open at the moment.
I've got mummy rules on mine, so
So we've been playing this bit of a game where we give you a word in a foreign language
that
that doesn't have an
English.
English language equivalent. Okay, and you have to try. And we're giving you multiple choice. You have to guess what the word means.
So much fun.
So 2 weeks ago we had the word tartle, which means to introduce somebody just as you forget their name. Okay, we've all been there. We've all done that.
You're just saying, oh, here's my friend,
thingy.
and hoping that they chip in because you've completely
Yeah.
forgotten.
And what do you say? How do you spell that again? How do you spell your name? B-O-B.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Bob. That's right.
Bob,
This is
yes.
Bob. So last week we had the word Kummerspeck, which means grief bacon, I think is the literal translation.
Kummerspeck. We had it
Kummerspeck.
corrected.
And it's the weight gained due to overeating when you're sad. Which was all fun. And we've got another word for you this week. What's the word for us this
We
week?
have. Actually, it's a... Oh, gosh. Do you know what? I've just realised.
Yeah.
I haven't practiced saying this.
It's what's the language?
I don't know. Do you know?
I think it's Italian.
Okay.
It looks Italian.
Cavoli is the first part. Riscaldati. I think that's...
Yeah.
Cavoli riscaldati.
See, Dom has got such bad accents. See, Fru, we should be getting Fru to do all the accents. Like that Italian accent right there.
Well, I'm just trying to take a run at it.
Calvoli riscaldati.
Say it confidently.
Calvoli riscaldati.
Use some
No.
Sorry, is that... No.
No.
Anyway.
Calvoli riscaldati. Okay, so does Calvoli riscaldati, does it mean
A.
a young man who believes he is ridiculously good looking?
We had someone at college who thought he was ridiculously good. Well, there was someone
he
in
was
your
actually,
year.
I think he was ridiculously good looking.
I don't.
Well, you
I
did.
think he
You
was
only
a
had
pig
eyes for
because
one person.
only one. But he did walk around as if he thought he was ridiculously good looking.
I mean, as an impartial observer, which I think he was good looking, wasn't he?
He was going out with someone in your house, wasn't he?
He was. He was, and he ended up in West End.
We're being very careful not to use his name
I'm not going to tell you who he is, just in case. We went and saw him in a West End. Yeah, just in case. No, his name's not just in case. But we went to saw him in the West End show. Shall I say what the West End show was?
Yes, go for it.
The West End show was Boy Band.
It was. Yeah, I remember.
He was in the West End, and he was one of the stars in that show. So anybody who knows him
and
will
he used
know
to
who that is.
sing,
and he was great. He was just
hold his hair just so.
Yeah, very good. So
that is.
Does Cavoli riscaldati? Does it mean a young man who believes he's ridiculously good looking? You see where I'm placing the emphasis there?
Yes. If you
really,
haven't
really
seen
good-looking.
the film, which we can't recommend because there's reasons not to recommend that film. It's one of those films, you know, when you recommend a film and then and in your mind you've just blanked the bits that you wouldn't recommend, and then you watch it again thinking, oh my goodness, I recommended this. Because you'd sort of wiped out the rude bits.
Anyway, so does it mean that, or does it mean B?
The action of being so stubborn that you appear ignorant.
Do you know anybody like that?
I have to say, at times...
Am I like that?
No, you're not like that. Pre-teens can be a stage where you go through that, you know, when mum might be right, but there's no way you're admitting that mum is right. Have any of you got pre-teens out there? Oh no, the pain is real, it's new, it's fresh. But sometimes, at a certain stage in life, people just cannot admit that they're wrong.
No.
It's too painful, so they just carry on knowing that they're wrong, but so stubborn that it appears ignorant.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay, does Cavoli riscaldati mean that? Or C, does it mean trying to make a failing relationship work?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, like if you're... Well, I have to say... No, I don't have to say. No, I'm not going to say.
No, I'm scared.
Okay, no. I was Adam's first girlfriend.
Yeah.
Adam was not my first boyfriend, I'm sad to say. And there were times when, and you know this,
yeah, I do.
when those relationships that didn't work, they're starting to fall apart, and you're thinking, oh, what can I do? Pulling it back together. Yeah. So it's that thing, isn't it? Yeah.
So, what does Cavoli riscaldati mean?
Cavoli riscaldati.
Is it a young man who believes he is ridiculously good looking? Is it the action of being so stubborn that you are viewed as ignorant? Or is it trying to make a failing relationship work? What do you think?
So, have
we'll
a vote.
Just leave that with you.
Have a vote.
Have a vote. A, B or C. Okay, they're having a nice conversation on there. Teresa Harrison thinks B. So stubborn that you're viewed as ignorant. It could be. My mum's going with C.
Oh.
You go and take that. You've got to take that.
I can't take that. No, I'll call back.
You sure?
I'll call back, yeah.
Okay.
In a minute.
Okay, it's quite an important phone call.
happened on air in a week. First time it was a
One group
hospital.
last week. I
Yeah.
hope you all enjoyed the ending of one group last week. Is
It
that-
was very quick.
Okay, so that's the material done. Oh, I've got a phone call. Bye.
It was the hospital, and we were trying to get JJ home.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not doing it for the second time in a week.
Matt Crab's guessing C. Okay, so we've got a couple of votes for C.
Trying to make-
Rebecca's saying A.
A, yeah, I think A is one that's needed.
Yeah.
You need to look at that someone and go, he is such a cavalli.
When I said A minute ago,
Riscaldate.
you pointed at me.
Yes, because no, I think you're ridiculously good looking.
So you're a
That
young
was why.
young lady who thinks that
Yeah.
I am ridiculously good
I
looking.
do think you're ridiculously good,
Good
looking, and it's
looking.
appropriate that I do.
Yes, good. Okay, well, should we give them the answer?
Okay, doesn't like me to hit the table. I
No,
got
'cause
told
it
off for that
makes-
last
shakes
week.
the camera.
You could just shimmy. It is trying to make a failing relationship work. That is what it means.
Great.
Failing
The
relationship.
actual, this is great, I love this. The actual translation, literal translation is reheated cabbage.
I love that.
Yeah. Trying to make it, you know, when you've got some cabbage and you're trying to make it nice and maybe you're reheating, it's like, it's not going to work, it's not going to taste good. I mean, cabbage is not the best vegetable at the best of times, it's just cabbage. But reheated cabbage. Actually, what I love.
Overcooked cabbage is
Oh,
horrid.
I'll tell you what I do like though. Bubble and squeak.
squeak.
Bubble and squeak.
Yeah.
Reheating cabbage with potato mashed together.
Yeah.
Bubble and
It's a
squeak.
comfort food, isn't it? I
so
could
good.
definitely put on some
barbecue sauce.
kummerspeck with bubble and squeak and a bit of bacon. A bit of bacon on the side. That's
Oh,
what you
yeah,
want.
so good.
Actually, I have a second word for us today. I'm going to throw it at you.
Go for it.
Okay,
Okay.
unplanned moment.
Okay.
Okay. A new word, okay? So, second round. We get 2 rounds today.
rounds.
Double your money, double your fun. And the word is Rullestil. Rullestil.
Rullestil. That sounds German.
Rullestil. Say it.
Rullestil.
Rullestil. Okay, and is it A?
Is this for everybody or for me?
No, well, this. Oh, yeah, for you, but other people can vote as well.
Okay, all right.
Okay, just for you, but with votes, please. Is something that is hidden away until the right time? Rullespeck,
Rullestil.
Stiel, Rullestil. Thank you. So, is it something that is hidden away for the right time? Is Rullestil having the right tool for the job?
Oh, please.
I know
let
you
it
like
be
that.
That
Okay.
is so good.
Or
The right tool. In fact, all my tools at the moment. Dom's got all my tools at the moment.
Yeah, it's good
He's
he's-
borrowed. He's doing some work in the back of his garden. He's borrowed my chainsaw, my drill. I went looking for my drill the other day. He's got my drill, and now he's borrowed my sander, and he's borrowed my plane. He's borrowed everything because I have the right tools for the right job.
yes, it is something that you love.
I do. I'm a bit of a
Or
fanatic.
third, is it the joy felt, Rullestil, of the joy you feel when you receive something that you've had to make do without? You know, when you've kind of made do for a while and then you get the right thing.
Yeah. That's
So,
good.
is it A, something that's hidden away for the right time?
Yeah. Okay.
Is it B, having the right tool for the job?
I want it to be B.
Or is it C, the joy of receiving made do without?
I want it to be B because I
Okay,
do
so
like
Adam thinks B.
the right thing for the right job.
My brother thinks you're ridiculously good looking as well.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
Oh no, he doesn't. Sorry, I got
No.
it wrong. He thinks you're good at looking ridiculous.
Ah, more like it. Thank you.
So, any votes? Any votes before I reveal
I've
to
got
Adam?
one vote here for B.
Okay, B.
I'd like B
which
too.
is
I'd like
having
B.
the right tool for the right job. Oh look, we've got a C. Got 2 C's and a B. Another B. Okay. Here it is. Rullestil.
Okay.
Okay, let me explain. I found this at the back of my wardrobe.
So it's A,
So it was intended for Adam's birthday,
which was back in February.
which was for February, but I'd forgotten it. So I'd bought it like 4 months before his birthday, and then forgotten it for his birthday. And so you can have it right
found
now,
it today?
live on air.
Did
Go
you
on.
find it today?
Yes, I found it this morning. Okay, it's not a great load of decoration, but there you go. I think it opens at this end. Very exciting.
Yes.
It's a ruler stiel.
I think a steel ruler.
Steel ruler.
A steel ruler, a 1 meter ruler. I used to have one of these.
I think maybe Dom borrowed it after. I don't think he did. Someone did.
I used to have one, and I think I lost it in the move. I don't know whether it got left in storage or something. And I have missed having the right tool for the right job.
There you go.
So what
and
were they again?
Okay. It is something that was hidden away for the right time. Actually,
Yeah.
it's not the right time. It's 4 months late, but there you go. Having the right tool for the job,
Yeah,
and the joy of receiving something that you have made do without.
yeah, kind of all
Because
of
you've been
them.
getting a 30 centimetre ruler and then lining it up and lining it up. Huh?
That is great.
There we go. There
Am
we
I allowed
go.
to kiss you on her?
Yeah.
Mwah. Thank you. What a great gift. That's a great gift. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Yes. 4 months late, but
Now that's the point
I
at
don't
which we're
mind.
supposed to say that's a bit like God.
I want to make it into a thought.
Yeah.
Okay, go on then.
That is a bit like God. Because,
You are prepared, aren't you?
well,
got the Bible and
well,
everything.
you know, I did know what the gift was. It says in 1 Peter,
I think it's Daniel, isn't it? You have been found. You have been measured and found,
found
wanting.
Yeah, that's about King Nebuchadnezzar. 1 Peter 4, verse 10, each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others. There we
Like
go.
lending them to my
There we go.
brother and things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Okay, very nice.
just a little thought.
I do like the fact that it's got faithful on it
Yes.
as well.
There you go. I guess that's a form of faithfulness, isn't it? Using the gifts that you've got to serve others.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, we're doing that at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah.
Think about what we said about Teresa at the beginning. She's using her gift, her pastoral gift, and she's also organising a team so that everyone receives a phone call. That might not seem like a great big, you know, yeehaw, but
Yeah.
it means a lot to people.
Vic said, I know where to come when I need a steel ruler. Apparently, I am now the kind of library for
Yeah.
tools.
You need to start a logbook.
I'll
don't
give you a little card, a little
Yeah.
loyalty card. Sorry? Need a- yeah,
Hitman to go and get them back.
I do. I need to go and send out the
I have to say,
bailiffs.
it is like that. We've had that many books, DVDs,
Yeah, we have.
tools over the years. But
God,
there you
that's
go.
all right, we
That's
don't
family,
mind.
isn't it?
It's family. It's using the right thing at the right time. No?
Mm-hmm.
And using what you've been given
Yep,
for good work.
yep, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Actually, I was thinking about looking at this.
It's quite long.
Yeah, yeah.
Nearly took my nose off.
What does it say in Ephesians about being God's masterpiece?
For you are God's masterpiece, created in
handiwork,
Christ Jesus to do good works which He
works.
prepared in advance for you to do.
Yeah, and I guess there's always stuff for us to do, and actually it's a lot. And it says it's been prepared in advance before we even know that it's been prepared. So this was back in the cupboard. I didn't even know I had it,
And I'd forgotten, so
and you'd forgotten. But there's obviously some things for me to measure, to do, that I'm going to be able to measure now.
you certainly
Is it
are.
a tenuous link?
Very, very
Maybe
tenuous.
tenuous.
We'll try.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to this Sunday with some terror. As we all saw, I don't know if anyone caught that little bit that got broadcast in error. Yesterday morning, there was a little clip of
yeah.
live broadcast from Dom and Lou's house when the internet had gone down. Unfortunately, their son Caleb had wanted to recharge his
No, he wanted to plug in his PlayStation.
plug in his PlayStation, so he just pulled the plug out and put it in, and that was the internet down, and no one knew what had gone wrong. And you just saw this about a minute's clip of Lou with her head in her hands, sort of rocking, praying, just rearranging something, and then praying a bit more.
It was my fault, really, because I set the stream going and forgot to put the countdown on, but the camera was on Lou. But I think it was a nice moment, people to see Lou.
It was very real. It was
Yeah.
real to see her caring so much, because they do look very relaxed and at ease and
Yeah.
like fish in water, don't they, when they're
Yeah.
presenting
I'm
on
pulling
Sunday
my
morning.
hair out.
But that will be us on this coming
This
Sunday,
coming
won't
Sunday.
it? We will do the hair pulling and.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah. For all that Dom and Lou have done over the last, must be 12 weeks now. Every Sunday morning,
Yeah.
putting on a church service for us all to enjoy. Thank you, Dom and Lou.
Yes, love you, Dom and Lou.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. And wasn't it a great morning yesterday? And obviously a tricky subject
Yes,
but
of
Dom
course.
looking at the news, what's in the news at the moment,
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter thing, and
Yep.
just really engaging with that and starting a conversation around that.
And Phil's input was really helpful. I think
Yeah.
it's important, isn't it? To,
Yeah. Phil, it was a guest speaker, Phil Gray, and not our Phil. But
No, if you missed it, have a look.
yeah,
It was a great service. Fantastic worship as well. We were all jumping around our living room.
you were even JJ with his one arm. But Teresa said earlier, I hope that JJ doesn't really have one arm. But
No,
just-
they haven't actually cut it off.
No.
Okay, I was going to try and get up the bit of that you can see JJ dancing, but oh yeah, here we go. So here we go. There's Eliza. She's jumping around in her rubber ring, and there's JJ jumping around with just one arm, and they're bobbing down. And JJ didn't manage that bit, but there we go.
Yeah. Most people post things on social media. We set a the video on the screen there.
It's only that we happen to be
High
talking
tech.
about it. This is live, you
Yeah,
know.
this
It's what
is-
you'd do if we were sitting opposite.
Right, I think we should
Yeah.
probably call it a day.
Yep.
Don't forget one group this week. Dom's going to be doing it 7:30 on Wednesday. Forethought every day, 4:00, and Sunday. Dream Builders. There's a Zoom prayer meeting at
6:30 on
6:30
Thursday.
on
And connect in with your small groups. I
Yeah.
know a lot of the groups are meeting via Zoom, and it's a fantastic way to unpack. Hopefully you can join in with that. And if you aren't in a small group yet and you'd like to do that, then just send an email in, admin@sunnyhill.church, and we'll connect you in with a small group.
Good. Well done.
Okay.
You did that very
I
professionally.
did.
Yeah. You seem to sound like you know what you're doing. Contact us on the line
Over the interweb.
of the interweb. All right.
Okay.
Bless you. Have a great week. Again, we'll see you Sunday,
Yeah.
11 o'clock as well. Bye.
Bye.